Welcome to the character creation of Bard's Tale 1, Tales of the Unknown. I'm Magican, and I just stopped here before with the recording of the game, and some of you will probably see the character creation and some will not. I will just inform you about how I started playing this game and what made me play it, and also the things in my life that helped me to do some stuff that really helps in real life. And let's just start to add the first member, because I will probably need a role thing here. Let's just create, and the names will probably sound familiar to some of you, and one of the names will not. I was about 12, 13, 14 when I started this game, and I actually started with Destiny Night number 2, because I did not have number 1. It was on the Amiga, and I was just waiting and looking and found this game. I was like, what? Bard's Tale Destiny Night, what's that, number 2? I couldn't find the 1, but I found it later on. And here I will just create my only female, and I think we should have a female in these times. It's good to have female. When I was young, I was like, only males, and that's the only thing I will change. And I will bring in a human, and it has to be a monk. And there we go, martial arts. The name for this character will just be Monk, because I did not have that much fantasy and know the names of monks in Margaret Wise and Tracy Hickman, and they made a really good series of books, and I really liked them, and that's why I used the characters for them that time. And I wanted to use some of the names from that too, just keep the nostalgic going. And here I will just re-roll. I will just keep that going here, and I want to hit the maximum as I can, and this will maybe take hours. I'm not even sure how much it will get, because I'm not even sure how much strength it could have. I did this in the first recording, but they of course changed this in the legacy version, so I'm not sure if I can reach everything. Okay, strength 17 is not the highest I can get. I will just go and really do this fast to make sure it looks like it. What about in dexterity? 13 is max. 14 again. Was that 15? Yes. And 15 in constitution also. Luck is more like 12. Yeah, there we go. Strength. So I will just try to get as high as possible and not stop until I get that. Okay, constitution 12. I would like to have that a bit higher when we have the chance of 15. And sometimes maybe I'll roll over that. But this this game really helped me a lot, because in the Destiny Night you had some dice, and you, not like this, but you roll, and it helped me to understand the way of counting, the way you can count really fast, and that was quite good. But the best way it helped me was there was 2 discs, and the first disc was the game, and remember that was only 1.4 megabytes on 1.44 megabytes on each disc, so you can have the whole game on that. That's crazy today thinking of that. But the good thing about it is that you have your character creation on disc 2 and the game on disc 1. The problem with this was that sometimes the character creation disc made some problems and had read-write errors. On the Amiga you can have read-write errors, and I had that version, and I played for maybe 100 hours, something like that, and then my character creation disc broke and I couldn't load them in, and I was devastated. It was totally hard to have that going on. That was really tough for me. This is good, but not good enough. And I was, yeah, I don't know, I was just like, I think I cried actually also that time. I was like, oh, it's my best game and what's happening. And that made me do backups. So today, I always say I work professionally with computers for over 20 years, and today I said to people, remember to make backups, not just 1 or 2, but 5 or 6 or 7. Backup, backup, backup all the time. And that's quite good. I have been in situations where I've lost 1, 2, even 3 backups. So it's nice to have 5 backups. But today I do not put myself in a situation where I can lose 3 backups. But it's always good to have backup in your home, but also in another place. So if things are problematic and you get a fire or something or some other issues, then you will have that to store. So that really helped me many times. I actually use this at work also to tell the people that saying, oh, things are lost. I lost 1 year of work and I didn't back up. I said, why didn't you back up? I never thought of it. And then I tell this story here. Okay, let's look. 13 still. I would go if that was 14. Not. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Perfect. That's pretty high anyway. Long it's not that high, it can be higher, but you will raise in the game also, and that's intelligence really good. That's good, and that I will keep that. Accept character. Class default. Choose portrait. Okay. I can just choose the portrait. I did not think I could do that time, but this is nice. This is not a problematic thing. I think that's quite good. You can just choose your characters. Oh, that's a lot of. Wow, this is nice. Even the other one, I could not do that. Force giant, thief, old man, so I can monk. Yeah, but I want to have the female, but maybe I can find a little bit. Okay, if I can find a female monk. Samurai, okay, Spartan. This is nice, you can choose these. Okay. Female monk, I like this picture much better than the other one. Let's keep this one. And okay, just do this. And in the name monk. I did not have that much fantasy. I really want a monk in this game. I like monks and I use that a lot. Later on, I probably also want to do more actions. Okay, I can just. Nice. This is also good. This is just information I could. Later on, I will probably do this. Go in settings, and then in gameplay, and put this. Yes, look at that. This 3D version on, but not when I create characters. I will just keep that. It's not normal game, but it's not something that hurts the gameplay. But it do get a little bigger picture. That time I do not think they could do that because of the situation they were in with just having 640k on the PC and not that much RAM and space on everything else. So I'm not sure what I said there, but it probably makes sense. So that was the first character, and I will create a new one, and that should be. I really want Caramon, and that's why we go for Tracy Hickman and Margaret Wise. Tracy Hickman's characters. I like to have Caramon, and that's a male, and that's human. I think I will try to create most humans, but there will be some things later on. A little bit change there. I know that some of the characters are better, different classes. I will of course do that a bit also. But let's take a warrior. Even that a paladin would be nice, but he was not that. He was a warrior, and I need to re-roll and see if I can get. He could get better with not choosing a human. I think I could probably choose a stronger character, but I will keep to this, and that's also giving me a good opportunity to do something else. Okay, Dex is 15, Constitution 15, and hit points 29, but it's nearly the same as the monk. Okay, that's good, except strength. So, and also this game really helped me a lot when I was younger to understand the language English. That time you were not having that in school before the 5th grade. I was like 12, 13, and why should I learn a language I didn't need at all? I didn't need it, but then the games come up, and I want to learn, I want to understand. And one of my friends that I will also put in this game, called Lasse, he also said the word of sword was sword. So it was sword. He was hitting with a sword. I was like, what? Is that right? And he had to ask his father, and he figured out that it was sword. I'm not that good at pronouncing things that time, and probably not even now when if you English people are listening to this, but it was a lot different that time. Let's see here. This looks good, but I'd like to have a little more in luck also, if I could do that. The hit points were quite good, but still that was just went a little bit better here with that, because I can see this luck has a chance to change for this character here. So Lasse will be in this game also, and I will use him, and he will be the bard, and I will be the magician, and we will also have another mage in. So I did that. This is exactly from that time, except monk is a female, not a male. So I think we need a female in the game. That's important. I think kicking the young guys here around. Okay, I will not hit these dice, it's too hard, because then I just miss exactly the dice I need, and then I'm like, what, I lost it, I shouldn't have done this. So let's just keep a roll here. Maybe I should have kept that, but I do not like 8 in luck. Look at that, that's 12. Even that the hit points was, that's really important to get the hit points. That was 25, that was quite good. I'm just like, as I said, I like the rolls, and I really like to have high rolls. And in the game they will also rise a bit to get when you get levels up. Okay, still 2 down, and the hit points was pretty awful. If the hit points is too low, I will not keep it either, because that is an important part, especially in the beginning, and I will not stop. Oh, there we go. That's good. Intelligence is bad. Luck. Yeah, I like it, but not really. I need to have higher than that. Especially in the hit points was only 19. I will keep that higher. And luck, I would like that to be not 12. Does not really need 12, but just 10 or even 9. So this will take some time, and I like you cannot modify them as you could some games in the Pool of Radiance and that type of games I played that time. You can actually modify the characters. So today I like this much better, just to roll and roll. Of course I can just say I can roll it all, but you have to get the right roll for it. So you cannot just get the easy way, but you have to take the hard way like this. And in this game I like to have a monk, a warrior, a thief. I normally take Tannis as a hunter, but not in this, because you only have 6 characters in the first Bard's Tale. You do not have 7 as you have in next, so I will bring him in later on. I know some of people have used 3 magic users, and probably also a really good idea to make the restoration and healing and a lot of stuff like that. But I will keep it as I did that time when I played the game. So maybe I will get a big challenge out of this, or maybe I will just get right into it and figure out, whoa, this is exactly what I like. And that time it was also about luck, which characters you met. If you met the mercenaries or the barbarians in the beginning, that was not fun. Then you have to flee, and if you couldn't flee all the time, you lost some hit points, you couldn't get up, you didn't have credit, money enough, gold enough to get that working and heal yourself up. So that was pretty tough, but I like that. It was that of the game I really like, and you can just continuing going around and attacking in daylight. The night was not that funny. I went to the inn and saved and went out again to get the real daytime going. So that was really important to have that, and not in nighttime, not the first 2-3 levels. That was really, yeah, that would be really stupid to do that. Oh, that's close, except the hit points. And of course also constitution was up. This is not that easy to get the best roll. I'm not going for the best roll, but I'm going for a little better roll, especially the luck needs to. Intelligence I really do not care about, but I want the strength to 17 and dex need to be 14-15 or constitution 14-15. So, oh, was that a roll that I lost? Was that 17? I just saw dex constitution. I did not see the rest of it. I was, oh, there we go. But hit points, again, that was even worse than last time. So I can get it, but I probably want over 20 hit points. Luck, fine. Okay, maybe I can just, every time I get 17 I will look in strength. Maybe that will be the best thing here. This will take a lot of time. I'm not only thinking of that. That's the way it is in this game. But I like this. It's like you rolling for a chance. And I used the Amiga version, and maybe some of these rolls were different. Whoa, this is just one down in constitution and dex. I think I will choose this. Luck 12. I have to keep this. The chance of getting these two up, and that's a really good. I accept this character, and hit points is perfect. Okay, let's see. Okay, can I? No, I lost him. I wanted to take another picture instead, so I lost him. Come on, I just right click and then I'm back to this. Okay, then I learned something about this roll here. That was even nearly perfect. That's sad. That was pretty sad. That was not good enough. Everything is even better than this, but the luck 6. Okay, that was really stupid because I wanted another picture. I'll just have a look at another picture to have a chance to look something like Cameron looked that time. Oh, the books show him as he should look like. Ah, this is sad, but that's the way it is when you do this dice thing and not sure exactly what makes this tick. Do not right click. Okay, maybe that's too fast because I'm not getting. That was 8-8. That was the lowest, I think. So that would have been the highest. 12 in luck. That's really sad not to have. No, that was not the high. Ah, that's right click was not good, and I'm not sure I can get that good again. even that it was not perfect 15-15, it was still pretty good. 14-14, and all the rest looked really good. Even intelligence, even that it's not that needed for this character type. Let's see here. Okay, where's the 17 coming in there? Nope. So this game is about a lot of luck, but also a lot of cleverness and not going too fast forward. Also, you could do that and you will get a lot of goods, but you can also be in a trap where you cannot escape, and especially in the caves, dungeons. Okay, now there's nothing coming up here. I could be rolling the next character now, but that's the way it is. Let's look. We need to have Cameron really good. It's saying now that when I did not choose the other one, that it gave me, you will not get a good chance for getting the next one before many dice rolls. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad either, except the hit points is pretty low. It's still quite good. Log 11. I don't know. I just wanted some more hit points. I know this is okay. Not the strength was pretty bad. I didn't see the strength there. Oh, still, this is really good. Except the hit points again. The hit points is really important. In the beginning, you cannot just. 21 is good, but what did I have last time was 29, I think. This is a great character, even that, but I need to have the hit points up. 21 is not good enough. 23, 25 even. That character before was really good when I'm looking at this now. But it's of course up to yourself when you create these characters what you want to have. That is a really good one, except luck, and that's really sad. The luck 5, no way. It's not easy to getting this high. That was only one stat, not good enough. And that was just a picture. I will be a little bit more careful next time I get a really good character for this guy here and not get that picture. I only got one character now. That's pretty sad. I'm not even sure the last time I got faster characters. I'm sure of it. Maybe I was not that careful, because I really want some of the best. They will rise later on. This is good, except Dex. That's too low. They will rise in the different parts now, but you need to have a good character in the beginning, so you're not getting hurt too much and you can get levels. And in this game, when it's like it is now, where I cannot just get half the experience, I have to have full experience like the normal game, then I cannot afford to have really bad rolls or really bad characters. Oh, no, hit points was pretty low with that. 17, 16 hit points. It's just, I'm getting more and more the feeling that the other characters were really good. The one I right click on to get another picture. Let's see here. If I can just get, I have to make 6 characters and it maybe take some time. And here I only have one that I do not think is needed, and that whoa, come on, this is really good. Even luck. Should I keep this just for the hit points? Not. The hit points is really important. 21, it's only 8. I will accept this. This is too much. I will have to accept it. Yeah, you're also reflecting bonus hit points later on, and that I have 15, and that's okay. I will accept this, even that this is low. I will accept it. The problem with this is, of course, that he can get hit in the first line, but I will keep it. And then no, I clicked on it again. What about escape? No, it's come on. I cannot click. I have to roll or something. That's so wow. That's really irritating. I know that from the Bard's Tale 2. It was the same in the old one, but this is it's just a little click on the mouse, then it's gone. That's okay. Next time I will not click at all on the pictures. I have to roll. Luckily I got the monk ready, because that I could done. I don't know why. I thought I did the same there, but I probably did not. So another roll of these characters and a lot of more talk here, and that was perfect character creation before. There was of course luck a little bit down. It was only 10 and the hit point was 21, but that's good enough for me when you have a character where everything was good. And luck 10, yeah, that was really good, even that. And this is just dice, and you can see there's 3 dice now. Before, in the start of when it came out in the, then it was only 2 dice, and then changed that to 3 just to have the visual. So that shows how detailed Chrome Studios are in this game, and there's probably some of the people playing the game of the Bard's Tale in their use, and that's why they want to make it really good. I just want to say thank you for that, because this is really looking good. Also playing in the game around, and all these details, making it good for people not playing it before, and making it good for us, the old people, trying to really play a Bard's Tale, just not enhanced, but just making better graphic and better sound, especially the sound. The graphic is not really that important. It's nice, and especially the pictures, all the things you can choose there, but the sound, the bard playing the melodies, I'm actually humming sometimes at work on where I'm going. I'm humming the sound of the beginning, and that's really fun. Maybe just laugh about that, but that's really good for me to go through this. Oh, look at that. That's just 2 points on my head, but 1 point more I will be. This is really good. That's 3 points and 28. Constitution only 13. No, I'm really picky here. I'm just choosing what I want, and that's. If it was dexterity that was that, then I've probably taken that, but not the constitution. I need that to be the highest when we go up. Okay, that's even lower because of the dex. I really want to have the best of the best, even that I know each level will bring that in, but hit points, everything was perfect. It was just 1 point there. Constitution, then I've taken that. I know you can hit the best, but the chance, I'm not sure about how big the chance is. Probably not that big. Just want to have the second best then. Okay, not with 14 hit points. Look at that, 14, you can actually get that. But so low as 14. That's too low for me. As 21. Oh, 14 again. This looks... I would have chosen this one. You know, that was not just... But I have to remember to make the right lock too low. I should not get my mind below that, what I was thinking. Lock too low again. And Dex was also too low. Should not go on compromise on this one. The strength needs to be 17 all the time. And the hit points, wow, 29. That's probably the highest I can get. My eyes are also starting to get a little bit concentrating on that strength of 17 there. And not making too many clicks on the same time. 18. I've gone through a lot of these now. And the first one was really good. I should have kept that. I'll probably not get the one with that. Everything's good except, even Dex, except the hit points. Whoa, I like this. This, but not Constitution and Luck. I need the Constitution and Luck to be high. That's important. What? Everything is really good except these two again. And hit points from 23 above is fine. 15, 22. I would have taken that, but 23 I said, have to keep that. And that's probably the worst part of it, is the hit points. 29 was only, Constitution was 8. And I said this will take a long time. I said, look, you can just get the levels up while you're playing. Oh, maybe I just passed some here. But I'm trying to play without death. Ah, oh, this is good. Even luck, but I will probably have taken that. It's mostly the hit points. Okay, luck can be all the way down to 5. Okay. 7, no. I also thought that 17 strength is not the highest you can get. 18, of course, but this is nice. Except what? Hit points was pretty low there. I was accepted 10 in luck. Even 9 I think I will accept. But that's also the lowest there. So everything takes time. And hit points again. But it's nice strength is that high here. That is just a few rolls you get 17. And then you have to look at the rest. 16 hit points. I think the hit points are pretty low now. No, Constitution. Come on, I didn't see that. 17. I hope this will be the worst one because this takes a long time. Also because I had to right click on 3 times. Or 2. The first one I didn't choose. The 2 others I did choose. No. I was too low in Constitution. Too low again in Constitution. And the other one. In the beginning of this game, it's normally the toughest part, and of course later on you just get one kill. Sometimes you have to be careful there and get stone and everything you can imagine you can get your characters into. But in the beginning, it's really important just to level up the first, at least the first 4 levels. That's normally the first 2 levels is the most important, because you get a lot of hit points there to help your characters just go up, so you do not get in trouble that much. You do not have to heal that much. You can actually continue going on. So of course the first level up you will get like a third extra, normally a third extra hit points of what you got, and that's of course important. And the second one then a third more, and the third one then you have like double if you're lucky, of course, because it dies again, and also the constitution, of course. Okay, right now I'm not that lucky. Everything is pretty low when I get 17 in strength. Not even 115. And you can see the dex and constitution, how many times I get 15. Like, okay, there we go. That will be acceptable, except the strength. The luck is too low, and the rest is also a little bit too low. That's too low again. They are not matching together now. That was 210. It's also the click is a little bit sensitive. It's like it if you're holding a little bit down, then it clicks 2 times like that. So sensitivity is not that. Maybe I should change that a little bit. There we go. There we go. 10 luck, constitution, dex, strength, and 24. That's a little low, but it's better than compared to 28 and 29, but it's much better than 21. Accept character. And then I have to not click, just roll down. Maybe I can just write warrior. Okay, this looked a little bit more common style, but still not. Let's see what we got. Else I will choose this guy here. That could be Sturm. Conjurer, Magician, Wizard, Archmage. Okay, Chronomancer. It looks mercenary. Thief, Old Man, Orc. Those guys, never meet them in the first time. That's not good. In the beginning of the game, then you get really hammered. Okay, that's a beautiful picture of a berserker. I like these. They really make the old come to life again. They really have done that. It's the same. Oh, I remember this warlock picture here. It's such a great. It's even give me chills. This remembrance of the old time. He looks evil, and Cameron was not evil or tough like that. He was like priestess. No. Oh, there's a lot of character here. Let's just take warrior and then choose this one. I should have chosen this one anyway. So come on. There we go. And create a new member, and that should also be a male. And that should be Tass, a rogue. maybe I will change a little bit in the character. Normally I have Lassson for the bard and the rogue there, but let's just choose him. And I need to figure out, Dex is 18 on this. Maybe that's more than 18. I don't not think that's more. Strength is 10, 11. Intelligence, Constitution is 11 also. Luck is really important for rogue, 17. So Dex needs to be 18 no matter what. And Constitution could be 12. Strength is too low there. Luck is good. Just think strength is too low. I need to get that bit up. I think this is good. I know the strength. That's 3. Intelligence is fine. Dex is that. Constitution 12. That's the highest. Luck is nearly the highest, and that's really good. That was really good. Let's look at these rogue. This picture uses tiny something that time. There's not that many rogue characters here. Chromancer. If I could find male hobbit rogue, yeah, but it's like this is also a dwarf, but Taz was not looking like that normally, but I think that is probably the closest picture I can get. Let's see here. Oh, Grandbow, okay. Grown Warrior, God. Probably see this picture many times later on. Let's just go up. It looks a little bit, but this is too human for me with this. He was not that interested in gold either. So I think I will choose the dwarf there. That's a good picture. And that should be Taz. And then Boar Foot. I'm not sure how many letters I can have. Oh, look at that. You could not have that last time. That's really good. Maybe I should take his whole name even that I'm thinking of. Because he... Can I just... I did not do that time because that was not possible. You cannot have that many words in. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. I think it is like spelled like this, what I remember from my game. but I always just chose Taz because, but I can actually use his whole name, and I like his last name because it was used sometimes in the game. Maybe I should just but he was normally just called Taz. But let's just keep that. When you have the chance, I could also use that with Cameron Maya, but that's a little bit too much, I think. But I like the full name of this character if I can choose that, so I will do that. I'm not sure why, it's just that name of him. He was also traveling with the good god in the books. And if you know that name, you'll probably also know that he was going under another name just to make a little fun, and that's Fispan. Okay, now we need the third one, and that will be a male, and that will be a human and a bard. And this is really important to have. Okay, I need the luck here to be high. Now I know this character, how this character will work. I need the luck to be high also. And of course the hit points too, but this is the same type as it's human, so oh, not that bad. But his music needs to penetrate everything that's needed here, so different from everything. I would like to have minimum 10 in luck also here. 12 would be best, but 10 would be acceptable. So this guy was one of my good friends when I was young, called Lasse. And I don't know, I just used his name. I did not have that much idea that time of what I should use of names. I just like to have some of the characters in, and even though it was Bard's Tale, I was not thinking of the Bard should be me. I was also thinking about I should be a mage or something like that. Let's see here if I can find. Oh, that was quite good. I was just lucky with Taz there. Got a really good character creation for them. And especially with the decks, it's really important for the decks for a rogue to get his ability. But in this game you will normally not go for opening the chest with the rogue. You will use the magic spell called Trap Sap. What I remember that spell, that's the name is so easy to remember. That's why. Whoa, this is good. The luck is good. Hit points is a little low. But I like the luck. Like the intelligent dex constitution. Oh, that was painful to do that. That was only because of the hit points. I like to have 23 at least in hit points. But okay, there we go. I know the constitution a little bit low here. But the hit points is great. Dex, I will keep this, even that the constitution is too low. I'll accept this. And the male bard, I have to have this picture. Lasse. And then is time for create male, and this is where it goes a little bit off the track here. I will create gnomes, even that this is, and that's conjurer. you can have a magician or conjurer, and they will be able to create 2 wizards and do a lot of good stuff here. So you can be all of them. That's really important, to be able to be all of them, I think. And this is intelligence that needs to be high. I'm not sure if it's only 17 or you can create 18, so I'll just click along many times just to make sure that you can actually go up. Okay, 17, that's max. Let's see, Dex is 14. Constitution is 10. I cannot see the time. 10. Okay, strength can be 15. That's pretty high. Luck can be 11. Okay, let's try to get the right one here. Dex 14, Constitution 10. Oh, you can have Constitution down to 3. And spell points, that's also a good idea. How many spell points can we have for these characters here? That's really important. Hit points, spell points. 22, 23. Really important in the beginning. You cannot, I cannot emphasize this more important, that you really need high spell points. It's cost a lot. In daytime, you normally spell points goes up. But I remember, maybe it's not right, but I think I remember daytime. Nighttime, it did not go up if you used them. So that's pretty important. I do not care that much for strength, but I would like Constitution to be like that, and Dex also be as high as possible. And luck for the spell is important, if it also shows here. Resist evil magic, yeah, maybe it's not that. Okay, this is not good enough. I would just have to have a look. Okay, I think this will be the hardest character to get, because okay, Constitution is pretty high. Dex is 3 below. Strength is high. Hit points is high. Spell points is even high. Luck is high. It's only Dex, and that I think I will keep this. I need to have another character also. Male conjurer. No, I like to have the right picture here. I think I chose this one last time for him, but I think I will see if that's not a better picture for this guy. And I'm going to choose now. Let's see what I can get. Elder. Nope. Warlock. No. You can hear the music really low in the background. I just kept it down to like 1% or something. It does not really matter because you have this noise in the tavern here, but still. Red mage does not look like a red mage. Let's see here. Maybe I cannot get. No, I'm not sure I can get that. This is not a red mage. Not for my sake. I want to choose a picture of a red mage, but that's. See if I can find some. This is probably best, but no, that's gonna need for another one. It looks like an old man in a blue coat. I do not like the blue thing there. There are more to choose from, but I would like a red robe mage. Maybe I'll just choose. No. This looks too much. Maybe this one. But this looks a little bit too much of that. Also a good one. I'll use that later for myself. If I can find a black robe then instead. Can I find a black robe? No, it's not that. Titan's Bull, okay, for me. Oh, that looks sad. Dark Priest, okay, yes. Black Wizard, no. I also like to see the picture. I have to see it every time I open it up, so I would like to have something I like to see at also. No, not like that. Warlock. Too weird in the face there. I need to choose soon. But I'm gonna play this game with all these characters here. So I need to choose the right one. I think maybe I will choose this one. But I do not like the beard, it's that old. The guy is not old. The one I'm going to choose. Why is it always that old guys? That's a really good one, Sorceress. No, I think I would choose that guy anyway, on top. I used him that time also, I just need to make sure. And I can just say it's the orb he is in. And that is... Nope. Is that him now or is it me? I just have to make sure. I think I was the lowest. I think, yeah, it is him. That's perfect. There we go, and then it's time for myself. It's also take a long time to create these characters here, so create a new member. And that's a male, and even me, I need to be a groom. gnome, else I cannot. And I'm a magician. And let's just re-roll here. Dex, oh, that's not good. Let's see if I can get a better roll than Wrestling got. I'm not sure I can get that lucky here, because that was quite good. Even that Dex was 3 below, everything else was top of the line. And also spell points was really good. Look at that, 22 spell points. See how many times I get 22 spell points in this when I'm rolling. That's 1. 23, that's the highest. Maybe 25 is highest, I'm even not sure of that. But it's not many times it comes up. I could have 12 also. That would be really sad, but of course I will not. Even with the best stats, yeah. Constitution 3, no way. I can use the first 10 levels, just got up to 13 there. Oh, that's really good, except luck, dex and constitution. Hit points, spell points, really good. Strength can be 16? That's quite high. Spell point, no way. And constitution is also a little bit too low. I could get 11, what I remember. 7's too low. Okay. 4, no way. 5. Okay, that's good. Everything here looks really good, except even hit points looks good, except one thing, the luck. Strength is good. Hit points, spell points is even good. I think I'll keep him. I think actually I will keep this. Even that luck is that bad, I think I will get that later on. And I will need where is he? Where's the red thingy? Okay, I think I Magic Cannon, there we go. Let's just keep that. Magician, sorry. This is Magic Cannon myself. There we go. And now we got a party. That's nice. And let's just look at wrestling. Oh, this is nice just to have a view. Okay, he has strength 14, intelligence 17 and dex 11. I got 15, 17 and 14. That is actually 4 better. And then constitution is 9, but I got 10. But look at the luck, that's 5 better. And even the hit points, look at that, 26. I only got 20. That's the lowest of the hit points of each character here. But the good thing is, if you look at constitution is 9 and I got 10, so maybe that's helps a little bit towards that. Look at the gold. Okay, isn't that pretty high gold? Maybe not, maybe not. But I will not pool gold, everything is like that. So I will say more option. Save party to roster. Let's just say Tail 1. Oh, aye. And that's it. The character has been created, and I will continue in the other recording, and you will probably see that, of course. So that's time for that, and I'll just say thank you for watching and see you in the game.